Today I test my dad's knowledge on one of his favorite things, professional wrestling. And in order to do that, we're going to play a game of fake or wrestler, and we're actually going to do that while playing a game that he and I both love, golf. Every question my dad gets right, he gets a stroke off his final score. Make sure that you play along and comment your score in the comments below. Now let's head over to the course.
Hey everybody, this is my dad.
Hello.
You can be as funny as you want. You can say whatever you want. If you swear, I'll just bleep it out. Okay, so Dad, the first question is fake or wrestler Virgil the Kentucky Butcher. And you can have the whole hole to figure it out. And we'll just play the hole, and you can answer on the green. How about that?
Sure.
Lost my first ball. Had to put another one down. Starting strong. All right, Dad. Virgil the Kentucky Butcher. Real or fake?
Real.
Dang it. Is that a wrestler from your childhood?
No.
Oh.
That might have been Virgil the Bodyguard's original name.
While my dad is right that Virgil the Kentucky Butcher was a real wrestler, he's thinking about this guy, who was a wrestler in the 80s and 90s, mostly playing the bodyguard of a rich guy named Ted DiBiase. But Virgil the Kentucky Butcher is actually this guy. A Canadian wrestler, the Kentucky Butcher wrestled from 1961 to 1988, mostly as a heel or the bad guy, and was a headliner for part of the late 60s in what's now the WWE, and he died of a stroke in 2019.
All right. After one hole, we both stunk.
Oh, we're even.
Number 2, Dad, number 2. The Commander in Beef.
That makes the hole longer than it should be, Blake. Go ahead and grab this dog.
That's my first stroke on the second hole. What do you think about that, Dad?
It's a nice stroke. Let's have a hell of fun.
Very nice, Dad. On that hole, I had 5 and Dad had 6, which means I'm technically winning. But Dad,
You still had a 3-putt. That's fake wrestling.
no, really? How'd you know?
Never heard of him.
Dad knows a lot about wrestling. You used to set up wrestling rings.
I used to when I was in high school, and shortly after high school for a year for the AWA out of Minneapolis. Got to meet some interesting characters, that's for sure.
Who is the most interesting character you ever met in wrestling?
Well, there's 2 of them, Jesse Ventura and Hulk Hogan.
You probably know both these guys. Jesse Ventura was a beefy boy who dressed like a goofball. Hulk Hogan is maybe the most well-known wrestler of all time. And I wasn't recording, but I did learn that my dad does not like Hulk Hogan. He even told him off as a 17-year-old. The more you know.
This is the shortest hole on the course, I think. One of the shortest. So this is a hole-in-one, right, Dad? No holes in one, Dad.
No, not this one.
Dad ended up in the sand trap. Poor guy. Got it open.
Hey, a 2-putt. Oh! Oh! Party time!
We'll just do a quick one. Kazarni.
Huh?
Kazarni.
Fake.
Oh, Dad, that's real. From, I think, the 2000s. You still have...
You're probably not pronouncing it right.
Kazarny is actually still wrestling just under a new name, Sin Bodhi. At least I think that's how you say that. And he was in WWE in 2009, but not for very long. And his character was some kind of sideshow, country fair guy that was kind of odd and opened his eyes really wide, because apparently that's cool.
Oh, Dad, nice hit. Got a nice long drive here, Dad, so we'll do another one. Max E. Mum. Max E. Mum.
Good look at her, Blake.
Yeah, leave it to me to hit it right in the middle of the other fairway. There's the hole. He's got to squeak it through that tree. No hole in the trees.
Stupid tree line.
It's okay, Dad. We're both struggling. Like I said, I can edit it however I want.
Hey, look at that, all birdies.
All right, Dad, maximum was the question. Is he fake or real?
Fake.
Dang it. Yes. I had to look that one up because there's so many wrestlers from like the 80s that are like occupations or like weird plays on words, which is weird.
Yeah.
Like this one, next hole, Sparky Plug. Sparky Plug. You're laughing. Do you already know the answer?
Yeah.
What is the answer?
Yes.
Yes. What a weird name for a wrestler, Sparky Plug.
The same guy that was, well, he changed it. It was Spark Plug Holly, and then it ended up just being Mark, not Mark Holly, but,
Oh, I know what you're saying. Crash Holly or whatever?
yeah.
I remember that guy. He was baldish.
Yep.
Sparky Plug is indeed a terrible wrestling name, but it was the name of this guy, who would later go on to be called Hardcore Holly. But as Sparky Plug, his character dressed as a race car driver because wrestling was all about characters that had real-life jobs in the 1980s. But as Hardcore Holly, he had a little bit more success, being mostly known for working as a stiff wrestler, which my dad tells me is when someone actually tries to hurt the other people they wrestle with, because if you didn't know, wrestling is fake.
So my first shot went on the fairway way over there. We brought it over here. And I hit it over there, right on the green. That was better. This shot for me right here is for birdie. But I'll probably miss. Dad's pretty upset. Oh, very nice, Dad. So this hole goes directly 90 degrees to the left. A slicer's nightmare, which is me. All right, Dad, hole number 6. You're still winning the game. And the next one is Monkey Wrench. Monkey Wrench, fake or wrestler?
That'd be a fake wrestler.
Dang it! The next one is my favorite one on the list, which is Amish Roadkill.
Oh, yeah, he's a wrestler.
What? How the crap do you know that?
I used to stay up late night with your mother and watch ECW, and he was a tag team champion. The Amish Roadkill.
Oh, what the
He
heck?
wrestled in his Amish pants and white shirt and suspenders.
Amish Roadkill. His real name is Michael DePoli, and he is not Amish. He mostly wrestled in a tag team and, as my dad said, wrestled in ECW, which stands for Extreme Championship Wrestling, where they hit each other with chairs, use cheese graters as weapons, and all of that stuff. There was lots of blood, which is really gross.
I would say the Amish are probably upset, but they don't watch TV, so
Yeah.
they probably don't care, right? And we come upon the shortest hole of the course. Should be an easy hole-in-one.
So on the 8th hole, I actually forgot to ask my dad a question. Another stroke for Dad.
Next one, Dad. This is the last one since it's the last hole. The common denominator. The common denominator.
That is a fake wrestler.
Dang it. You crushed me again. Everybody beats me on my freaking own show.
Well,
Go ahead, say it, Dad. Did you bring your sandals?
brought my tank top. Like bowling.
55.
13 and 10 is 23, 33, 43, 50.
Hey. Not bad. Do you still want to say that you don't want those strokes back for beating me in the game?
I only got one wrong.
So you can take 8 strokes off your score. So if you...
I did shoot under 50.
Oh, Dad. Any advice to the people watching? Golf or anything?
Don't take golf seriously. Have a good time. Make sure that there's a golf cart going around with alcohol. But it's early in the day. It's early in the day.
Yeah,
But you can't drink all day unless you start early.
Yeah, so that's it. Thank you for watching. Make sure that you comment how you did in the comment section below. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video with a friend. And until next time, these are my thoughts, and I'll see you soon.